Tales of Suspense issues 51 and 52. Man, these are awesome. Two great issues, and we're going to start talking about them right now. Issue 51, The Scarecrow. No, this is not Professor Jonathan Crane. This is Iron Man's Scarecrow. I didn't even know about this villain until 5 minutes ago. Wow, what a cool character. As you guys know, this is my first ever reading through the Iron Man comics. So it's been pretty exciting to start this journey here with Tales of Suspense issue 39. If you haven't seen those videos, please go check them out. Make sure you like this one and make sure you are subscribed to this channel so you get more Iron Man content and other Avengers stuff. Okay, face to face with the sinister Scarecrow. It's Iron Man, Tony Stark. Oh no, it's Iron Man. Where was this guy going right here? This guy here dressed in his standard green and purple attire, which means he's a bad guy. Never wear green and purple together because that's guaranteed you're bad. Trying to hold up this woman here. Here comes Iron Man. Awesome as ever. I love this costume. This is what Iron Man is. Now I know he's going to get more of the rounded edges around the mask, not this kind of spiky look, but I do enjoy the spiky look. He's about one step away from being kind of the Iron Man that is sort of my favorite. He's going to capture this guy, but look at this contortionist fellow. He was doing some sort of little show here, and he actually, boom, he stopped the bad guy. And Iron Man says, "Thanks, man. You're pretty cool. Glad you're not a villain." Wink, wink. Wait a minute, a villain? Hey, I could become a villain. What? All right, sure. Is that how that works? So this guy's like, yeah, I'm going to become a villain, and that's it. So he goes and he needs a costume, because if you're going to be a villain, you definitely need a costume, especially in Marvel. So he also sneaks in to another performer's room, and this performer uses crows to do really cool stuff in his act. So he steals those crows. That's like his first thing. So he's got these crows here. He's going to do burglaries and all this other stuff. And of course, he's like, well, I'll steal from Anthony Stark as well, just to get something from him. That's how Iron Man comes into play. Of course, we're at a point now where they are throwing out the word bodyguard a little bit now. It's sort of just been implied that Iron Man is the bodyguard of Tony Stark. That gives him the excuse as to why he's always sort of around. Happy Hogan is still, of course, the chauffeur, which you've seen now in the MCU and all that as well. There's Pepper Potts. Now Pepper loves Tony. Happy loves Pepper. Pepper kind of likes Happy. Tony doesn't really care about Pepper, doesn't see her that way. So it's this whole thing. All right, they bust in. They get back home, and Tony Stark's like, what in the blue hell is going on here? There is a scarecrow literally in my place with birds. Happy is awesome. He goes right in, boom, 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 boom. He's going in to fight this guy. This is great. The contortionist, though, is actually pretty strong. And if you were a contortionist, there's a lot of athleticism required. So not just the flexibility. So he's actually pretty tough. Customer gives him like a hurricanrana or something here. What the heck? But it does buy Iron Man enough time to get the Iron Man suit on and confront the Scarecrow. Scarecrow runs off, throws like a big sheet on him. You know, Tony gets tied up a little bit here. The birds actually like act as accomplices to the Scarecrow. Like, I don't think Jonathan Crane has that. He just uses his fear toxin. Like, this guy's got actual birds doing stuff for him. Pretty neat. So as Marvel tropes go, the hero must be defeated in the first part of the comic, only to come back and defeat the villain. This is sort of what they've run with. A little bit of character stuff in the between. I love this here with the phone, the birds carrying the phone. That's super fun. All right, so the Scarecrow calls him up, and he wants him to meet at this pier. So he has stolen some important documents, and he's trying to get a ransom from Anthony Stark, Tony Stark. And Tony shows up, gives the ransom. Now, he can't just show up as Iron Man because that'd be too convenient. So he shows up. The birds kind of keep him busy. Scarecrow takes off with the important documents here. Transformation. He transforms into Iron Man. Now, it shows that he's selling these important documents to the enemy. And here comes Iron Man. Now, Iron Man just traced them and found them in 2 seconds and beats the crap out of everybody. and grabs Scarecrow and throws him in the water. And Scarecrow tries to pull the old, "Oh, we were together. I was just bluffing," and whatever. Iron Man doesn't believe it. Throws him into the ocean there. Interesting stuff. He's got like, so this is not like sometimes there's like attachments. So here's a weird attachment which like starts to make the water go, or starts to drill through. It's like a drill attachment. He drills through the bottom of the boat to sink it. So the boat's sinking, and he comes back home. It's like, "Oh, we're all great." It's like, "Hey, boss, did you send Iron Man after the Scarecrow?" "Oh, naturally, I sure did." It's like, "Yay!" But the Scarecrow escapes, so he will return again. Let me know in the comments if you like the Scarecrow. Does he return again? I have not read these before. This is my first time reading it. Issue 52 of Tales of Suspense, Iron Man and the Crimson Dynamo strikes again, and the first appearance of this lady here who is the Black Widow. I wonder if she'll become important later. Who knows? Guys, make sure you're paying attention and watching every Monday night for our Avengers live stream. If you like Iron Man, you're going to like the Avengers. Black Widow's been doing a lot of crazy stuff in that title, so please make sure you're tuning in every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. It is awesome. Okay. The mysterious Black Widow. It's just not a Black Widow. It's the mysterious Black Widow. And the Crimson Dynamo, though, he looks a bit more like pinkish. Maybe he's the pink Dynamo. I don't know. Anyway, now you're saying to yourself, "Dude, I watched all your Iron Man videos and I've been following along, and Vanko has turned good. He was a good guy. Remember? Yeah, don't tell me you forgot that." Well, no, I didn't forget that. Neither did the writers. That's going to be addressed. So, Crimson Dynamo is Professor Vanko. And did they give him a first name? I don't remember if they did. And now that I'm thinking about it, so let me know. Is it just Ivan? Let me know in the comments. I think I may have. They either never mentioned it or I forgot. Anyway, he's helping Tony with his experiments and stuff like that, and they're trying to figure out the armor and everything. So I'm not going to go through all the plot details. This is a little bit of a backstory. Make sure you check out that video for the Crimson Dynamo's first appearance. I've already done that. Black Widow gets called in along with this other guy named Boris, who's like this super big guy. He's not a superhuman, but he's extra strong. He's probably like the strongest like a regular man could be. So he's like lifting up tables and shit. And they're like, "You got to kill Vanko because he betrayed us and joined the Americans. You've got to kill Tony Stark because it's the Iron Man comic. And you got to kill Iron Man because Tony Stark has Iron Man as a bodyguard." So 3 targets, 2 assassins. Let's effing go. LFG. All right. More stuff with Happy and Pepper. I have to say that even though it's slightly cliched, I kind of like it. I actually kind of like this. Iron Man supporting characters are a little bit better than some of the other heroes supporting characters. Like I could not stand Jane Foster. I've read many issues of Journey into Mystery, and Jane Foster is just poopy. I also cannot stand Karen Page. I don't really like Foggy that much either. He's okay. I've read about 30 issues or so of Daredevil. And then I stopped, and then I just went to Frank Miller's run, and that's also a playlist on the channel under the Classic Comics runs. So more shenanigans here with these guys. It's not really anything big. But this guy here, Boris, has this dissolving spray, and he finds Vanko, and he beats the crap out of him. He has like this gun that like ties them all up. And then he kidnaps Vanko, but then he also takes the Crimson Dynamo armor and wears it. And that's where you think, oh no, it's Vanko who's turned bad, but actually it's Boris wearing the armor. That is one of the negatives of being an armored character, that someone could steal the armor. So now he's going around destroying stuff and making Tony look like a goof. And Tony's like, oh no, is Crimson Dynamo a bad guy now? What's going to happen? Turns to Iron Man here and goes, boom, love the action here. Gets right into action, busts through, starts fighting the Crimson Dynamo. Sorry, he doesn't fight him yet. He doesn't know that he's a bad guy yet. Sorry, I'd want to just be clear on that. he doesn't know that Crimson Dynamo has been causing the damage. He's still trying to help him. And then he gets shot from behind pretty bad here. And now he's taken down. He's thrown onto this platform here. And they're thinking, okay, we got this guy. So Iron Man gets up. He's groggy. One of the tropes of Iron Man is that he does run out of power and energy, and he needs to recharge himself. So that's one of the tropes. It's like Spider-Man runs out of web fluid, or Thor has to have the hammer, or if not, it's 60 seconds and he turns back and the hammer's too far away and he's going to turn back. This is your standard Marvel suspense building mechanism. It's beautifully done. I mean, I love it. It's just part of like the charm of these Marvel issues. This is one of the reasons why these Marvel comics in this time were so exciting. There's always tension, and there's always like a momentum forward, pushing forward the stories and the action. So again, now we're getting into a proper fight here. You notice he's not shooting. It looks like he doesn't have those blasters yet. So I'm interested to see what armor that comes with. So he's just punching guys, right? Takes him down. Crimson Dynamo shoots, picks up a big thing, he's going to throw it. Drop kick here. Iron Man, help me. Okay, now this is Black Widow. He doesn't know that Black Widow is teamed up with this guy yet. He doesn't even know that she's bad. So he's kind of like, okay, and she's trying to cover for Boris here. So here comes Vanko, and he actually grabs this gun. Now the problem is that this gun's it's malfunctioning. So if he shoots Crimson Dynamo, he's going to kill himself, and he actually makes the ultimate sacrifice and does kill himself. Iron Man, Tony starts to question Natasha a little bit, because he's like, wow, she's pretty unfazed by all this random killing and destruction. So something could be up with her, and we'll see what happens with her in the next issue of Tales of Suspense. Looks really exciting. I've not read this one yet, so looking forward to reading this one. Guys, this has been awesome going through this. If you like this kind of content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this out a little bit, because I'm trying to really like get everyone on the same page and look at these comics in a serious way, not distancing myself and saying, oh, this was cheesy. I legitimately think these are great. I've started up an Iron Man Volume 1 collection. Tales of Suspense is very expensive to get, so I'm not sure if that's going to really be in my budget. I do have the first appearance of Hawkeye, which is in Tales of Suspense, so that's really great. But anyway, please do let me know what your thoughts are on this one, and if you enjoyed this video, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.